So happy with the win. I told the team a win is a win. Sometimes they don't put asterisks beside them if they're pretty. This wasn't one of our, I don't think, early starts during the game. We didn't come out the way we wanted to. Turn the ball over a little bit too much. I give credit to Detroit. They did a good job defensively on our on-ball screens. We had to do some adjustments. But I think in the second half, the third and fourth quarter, kids reacted well. Big thing was the free throws, where we came through and took those easy points. You got to take those in close games.
Yeah, I think it'll be nice to just sit back for a little bit, but at the same time, we're going to be getting in our shots. We're going to be, preparing for our next games and cracking down on the schoolwork. It's about continuing to play as a team. Brandi as our best ball handler and our point guard. If time, if it's crunch time, usually we go and let her get open, let her do her thing. But for the most part, it's just sticking to our system and not trying to go one-on-one too much, because that usually doesn't work out.
Yeah, like she said, I think it's strictly just playing our system and just playing team ball. And sometimes players have to make plays, and whether that happens to be us or anybody else on the team, it comes to a point where a player has to make a play for their team. But just playing team ball, I don't think we take it to a point as us carrying the team, but when it comes to that point, sometimes we do have to make plays.
We knew that, but I guess it made us, at least personally, I thought it made them want to, come out stronger. They were trying to get our first win against us, so.
No, because it doesn't matter. I think the point of, I respect every opponent. I've been doing this long enough. It doesn't matter if you come in and say, oh, they haven't won. I think the danger is that they want to pop us. That would be their competitive kids, and he does a great job there. I think the important thing is who they've been playing, too. It's the Michigan States. It wasn't, this Detroit team has played a really tough schedule. We played a lot of games really fast, and so yeah, I counted too. Yeah, it's been, and I was in the locker room, and we're going to give them a couple days. Not only do they need it, their bodies, they're students, and sometimes we forget these guys are going to classes and doing things way beyond the demands that we're doing from the basketball portion. So I feel glad right now and happy for them. Just they earned this, a couple days. Sometimes days off also kind of get your teams back on track a little bit, with the enthusiasm, get back in the gym. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself, I'll be honest. I've been it's kind of fun the fact of trying to, you're always preparing, you're always scouting, and all of a sudden you get to teach again. We're teaching constantly. We're learning stuff tonight. We were talking about fouling at the end. It's sometimes my language to them, I was play the three-point line, to me was coded as you switch everything, which we really, you know what I'm saying? It's we're learning each other every time we're out on the court. So, no, I'm excited. I'm really excited that we get a chance to slow down a little bit, and get to work with them. No, we're recruiting. We take days off, I'll be totally crystal clear. I do have to get some shopping done. Otherwise, I'm going to go home and there's going to be nothing under the tree for my family. So it's got to do a little bit of that. Well, honestly, when we had the last game, she did a really good job. And I always say that a lot of times kids say, well, you don't have confidence in me. It has nothing to do with confidence. To me, every time you go to practice, every time you play a game, you're giving me feedback. How are you going to play under the situation? That's what they're doing. And so it's not so much confidence. It's, I got to trust what they're doing. Well, guess what? Came out last game, had a great game. Now, different tonight, it was a little more pressure. It wasn't, a game that was secure, but she earned that from her last performance. And so I thought she did a really good job at key times as a freshman coming in. She's not afraid to shoot it. Yeah, in comparison to how we started the game and throwing. Yeah, we kind of changed what we were trying to do. It's sometimes games, as a coach, you go, well, we want to do this. And then you go out there and they go, hey, you're going to let us do that. Or we're not really doing something. There's a part of our game, our ball reversal needs to get better and so forth. So we just made some adjustments to score and put the ball in the hands of people, and that could handle that kind of pressure. Brandi handled that hard hedge really well, and that's when it started opening up. she just, when she gets down around that paint, I think her personality kind of changes. It's that gritty kid that, I'm going to go get, and if I'm saying, hey, we don't have any offensive boards, all of a sudden you see Kennedy Cattenhead come in, and she stirs stuff up. How's that? And also offensively, we felt like we could attack that position, and she did a good job of doing that. Box better. That's just I saw a couple times the ball go up and kids just turned. That's something I got to do a better job of, I guess, in practice, keep pounding it, that we need to do a better job of that. I think part of it is when we were rotating against Cohen, we didn't want to play her one-on-one when she got that deep, so when we rotated to double, what's going to happen, your backside rebounding can show some vulnerability, and that might have come at sometimes when we did that.